Today we've come to check out more of the flooding around the Riverland in South Australia, my hometown Renmark. Now this is normally one of my campsites down here. At the moment there's a creek about 500 metres away. I can normally drive the whole way in. The water's all the way up to the entrance to the main road here. Let's get the drone up and have a look how far away that campsite is. Remembering typically this creek is between 10 to 20 metres wide, that's it. This is the road we typically take into town at 21st Street here. Got a roundabout, got the road going into town. Now they built a levee straight over top of the road and there's a bridge right there. It's completely under the water now. We'll get the drone up now and have a quick look. You can see just how high they built these levees. Now this levee wasn't even here before and now it's twice as high as me. And you can see there's water on this side of the levee. Now this isn't the levee failing, this is seepage. So as the water rises, the water table also rises. So naturally the water's got to come up through the ground on the other side of the levee. We've come down to Bookmark Creek now, another road into town. You've got to go across another bridge. Now this little side road that leads off of it, you'll see in my video, Adventure King's spotlight review, I actually drove down this road and tested the spotlights on these trees here. Now it's completely underwater. We'll get the drone up now and show you around. This is the town's main power station. You can see just how close it is to the water. SA Power Networks are pretty worried about the water coming to the power station, as that power station feeds the whole town and the whole of Paringa as well. So if the water got to that, we'll be out of power for months. So they built a first levee around that about 3 weeks ago. And last weekend, the state government stepped in and built a second bigger levee around that, even ripping out vines. They must be that worried about the water getting to that power station. Just to the left of the bridge, you can see the Renmark Hospital. Now, the high-risk patients have already been evacuated out of the hospital. Just in case that levee does break or we get more seepage, they can evacuate the rest of the patients quickly. Not sure if you can see it, there's carp swimming just here in less than 10 centimetres of water. We've come down to the marina now. This is where all the houseboats moor. And just behind us is Jane Eliza Housing Estate. Now, they built this to the 56 flood level, the highest recorded flood. So they should be safe as long as it doesn't go past the 56 flood. We'll go up now and have a look around. Come down to the town centre now. They've built a whole new levee reaching the whole way across the town centre now. We'll get the drone up, have a quick look. The water's come up over 3 metres here. I'll be beside you all alone. My love for you is so strong. We're right where we belong. Wander around the same old town. Your best kept secrets underground. Your hand on my chest, my heart beats for you. I keep my arms out and hold you like before. We can fly away from here. We can stay close, my dear. Swept up and away from all our fears. How are we supposed to know on our own? Together we can go slow. Why don't you leave it all to me? I know how hard it all can be. I'm here to hold your hand through this. Oh, oh. I'll be beside you all along. My love for you is so strong. We're right where we belong. You can see from this shot here, we're past the 1931 flood. We're approaching the 1870. The next one up from that is the 1956, the highest ever recorded flood in Renmark.
Together we can go slow.
This is Bookmark Creek Bridge. This is the main bridge leading into town if you're coming from Berry, from the west side of Renmark. Renmark is completely surrounded the whole way by water at the moment. If it's not a bridge, it's a levee holding the water back. So far the town's got no water in it and the levees are holding up, so hopefully it stays that way. We're down at Crescent now, just a couple of k's out of Renmark, trying to find one of the levees that actually broke a couple of weeks ago. I don't know whether it's still broken. I'll get the drone up in a minute and see if we can find it. This was actually a road we used to go along quite often, completely underwater now, and you can see on the left here, they're building up the bank. Just as far as you can see here, it's just water in every direction. We've still got plenty more to see in Renmark, but if you are enjoying seeing this sort of thing, consider subscribing. I'm planning on going to every single town in the Riverland, filming each town, how the water is coming up. And if you would like to check out some of my adventure videos, if that's something you're interested in as well. This is the Big 4 Renmark Holiday Park. Typically, this is one of the busiest caravan parks in all South Australia. It's an unreal caravan park to come and visit. Unfortunately though, they've had to close for safety reasons at the moment. They've spent, I've heard, $500,000 building a levee right around the caravan park to protect their caravan park. But at the moment, it's just not taking the risk. So they've put safety ahead of profit and closed the park for now. We'll get up now and have a look. Quite a levee they've built. Also, while I've got the drone up, I'll show you on the other side of this levee here is the Lions Park. There's typically chairs, barbecue area, nice place to come to have a barbie. And also there's a boat ramp as well, completely underwater. We've just come from the Big 4 Caravan Park across the Paringa Bridge to Burt Dix Park. This is in Paringa. This is normally a gorgeous park area full of lush green grass the whole way across it. Tables, chairs, barbecues, playground, everything is underwater. Once again, we'll get the drone up, have another quick look. This is just incredible. We were here just over a week ago and there was no water around here at all. It's come up so much in just a week. You can see just how close it's getting to the 1956 flood level. This is the biggest flood I've ever seen the whole time I've lived in the Riverland. This is the road we typically take down to the Pringa sandbar. As you'll see most of my sunset shots and everything I take from there. That's probably at 2 kilometres down this road, and as you can see I can't get down there at all anymore. Kids' playground right there, completely underwater. I hope you've enjoyed this little look around Renmark and Pringa here. If you have, leave a like. If you want to see more of this type of content, like I said, I'm going to be going out every weekend and filming more of these videos of the flood affected areas. Consider subscribing, and thanks for watching this video guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.